Here it is, the Switch 2 Pro controller, a very expensive controller for the Nintendo Switch. It is a massive improvement over the original. So we've got a complete redesign of this controller. They've taken inspiration from the GameCube controller with the slimmed down horns. So this is actually more slim. It's more tucked in, it's smaller overall, and you'll see that they've actually managed to do an entire one-piece shell for the whole sort of thing really, other than the front piece just here. So all of this is all one piece. No cracks, no crevices, no dirt or dust is going to go in there. You can see we now have GR and GL back paddle buttons, which are totally remappable. We've got a headphone jack on the base, which supports mic input as well as just sending your game volume to your headphones, right? We now have a chat button for the chat feature. We've got the D-pad, we've got the joysticks, which are completely special. We've got larger face buttons now, so these are much bigger, and they also follow the curve better. Change the height of these by 0.05 millimeters for each button to accommodate that curve. Really nice. We still have plus, minus, home, and screenshot as well. We've got LR, ZL, ZR. We've got our USB-C on the top. This thing has a 3-hour charge for 40 hours battery life. It's insane. We do have HD Rumble 2 as well. But before we continue, here's a word from AJ.
How about a way of saving a little money on Switch 2 stuff? And that is with today's video sponsor, Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is going to be the best place to go to find the best priced Nintendo Switch 2 games for you. All digital, all keys, all great prices under RRP. They are a fantastic group of people, a fantastic company. Make sure you check them out on the link below for cheap Switch 2 games. They're also running an amazing giveaway this month with us for one of you lucky viewers to win a game of your choice. To enter, all you need to do is click on the link down below for the Instant Gaming giveaway. Click on that link, sign up, and you'll be entered for the draw at the end of the month to win a game courtesy of our sponsors today, Instant Gaming. Make sure you check them out and show them some love on the link below.
You can see the shape change. Now, at first glance, they look the same, but they are not. The one on my right, the Pro 2 controller, has more tucked in horns and they are slimmer. The whole thing is slightly smaller as well. The face buttons are much larger, so they're much easier to press as well. And obviously this one, the original one, does not have back paddles, and it's a multi-construction design. Now this leads to creaking and it's awful. After using the Pro 2 controller for a couple of weeks now and then going back to this, it's horrible. Just take a listen. Right? That is just me moving the controller, just grabbing the horns and twisting it. Obviously this one, the Pro 2, is a one-piece shell design. None. That's just my hands moving around. It is solid, absolutely solid. The other thing they've done as well is made it thinner at the top so that it tucks in more and it's more angled so that it's better to grip. And it means that accessing the back paddles is really easy. These are really nice back paddles. Absolutely love them. What I really like is when you go into a game, you can press and hold the home button, right? And it literally just go down to here. And you've got GL and GR buttons. You can click on it and then just press whatever button that you want and it will assign. So let's do L3. Boom, there we go. Let's go to this one, do R3. There we go. And now that has saved it to this game, to my account. So let's say someone else logged in on my Switch, right? And they wanted to use the Pro Controller. This remapping wouldn't be there. It is tied to my account and per game so that you can set these per game and per account. It's amazing. So you don't have to go and redo it every single time you play a new game or whatever. You just do it once on that game and it will remember it. So easy. So face buttons, yes, they are cushioned membrane and they feel really nice. There's no pre-travel. There's not really any post-travel either, which is really nice. We've got the bumpers just here, which are again super quick to actuate no matter where you press them. The back Triggers are obviously not analog, they are just digital inputs. And again, really nice actuation there. There's not even any post travel really. I'm really trying to push that to see if there is some, but nope, it just actuates immediately. It's a really tight and responsive button set on this controller. Much better than that one. So one of my favorite things about this controller are the joysticks. This is what me and AJ went nuts over when we went to the London event and got hands on there, because these are the nicest joysticks I've ever felt. So what Nintendo have actually done is made a custom joystick module, right? Normally you have like a square looking joystick module, and the dome, when it hits the outer sort of edge and as far as it can go to the gate like this, right? The dome can scrape on the four corners of the module. It's horrible. They've done away with that by sort of making a custom module that is also domed, right? So that it follows the curvature of the actual joystick when you move it around, so that it feels super smooth. But also what they've done is they've also added like a silicone ring underneath the dome, so that when the dome meets maximum extension, instead of it hitting plastic or just nothing so that it's scraping on the actual module, it's now sitting on a silicone ring, which means it never really touches anything, so that it's super duper smooth. So these ones just here, horrible, scrapey, horrible, loud. So let's just take a listen, ready? Horrible, right? Take a listen to this. That's me giving it some, right? So if you just do it normally, completely quiet, really. They feel amazing. Now, there has been some deep dive pull aparts, and they seem to be using potentiometer sticks, not Hall effect. So they could be susceptible to drift, but so's Hall effect. It really depends. I mean, I've got potentiometer sticks in controllers from 30 years ago and they're still going strong. It's not a be all and end all. It's more likely to get drift on tiny modules, right? Because they're so small. Now, unfortunately, at the time of filming this video, these do not connect to a PC, so I cannot test polling rate or do like a deep dive into the joysticks themselves, right? Now, what I can tell you is that in the Welcome Tour app on the Nintendo Switch 2, it actually tells you that if you're using the Switch 2 Pro controller wired, you will get lower latency, right? Which means that this has a higher polling rate connected via a USB-C cable to the top of the Switch or a USB-C to A cable into the dock. So what I'm thinking, this is just a guess, mind you, this is just going off my experience with controllers, we're probably looking at 500 hertz polling rate whilst wireless and 1000 hertz polling rate whilst wired. We're in the calibrate section just so I can show you. I think there's probably about a 5% dead zone there, but it's really small. Like as soon as you get past that sort of tiny movement, it starts to actuate. So a very small dead zone just there. And what I wanted to show you is there's no cardinal snapping either. I know a lot of people have been asking, well, what about the D-pad, man? What about the D-pad? And yes, here we go. The D-pad on the original one sucks. Everyone knows it. It's horribly mushy. You can press down the whole thing in one go, which is not right. But they have completely redone the D-pad on this one. It's now got a pivotal point, so you can't actually press it all. So it's basically on a pin. So when you press down, it's just going to fall in one direction, right? So it's not just going to press everything. It's a complete redesign. I've been really liking this D-pad, like miles better than the first one. Fighting games are not really my thing, so I'm sorry that the footage that I'm showing you right now I suck at, but I was pulling off supers and specials and stuff very, very easy with this controller. I really, really like this controller. Let's just do a quick test. Now, yes, if you hold down and then rock left or right, it will input there. So, you know, it's not like a 4-way D-pad. This is an 8-way D-pad, so it depends whether you like that or not. But I've been finding with playing stuff like Street Fighter 6, right? I was only playing the demo, I don't own the game, but in that, I was actually having a really good time, and I found that it was pulling off specials very, very fast. You might need to get used to that pivotal middle part, right? To be able to rock around enough to get your specials out, but I found it super easy, and I normally find it a little bit difficult with certain D-pads to get super moves out there. I think this is a much, much, much better D-pad than this one. This one really sucks. Now, the HD Rumble 2 is amazing. It's so much stronger than HD Rumble 1, and the Pro 2 controller is just really good. Playing any kind of games that I've been playing recently, all of it. Cyberpunk, I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart, you know, as you would expect, just all and any games that I've been playing. This has been really, really good. The HD Rumble really comes through. You can feel it all the way across the controller, even though they're only placed down in the bottom horns just here. It's a brilliant, brilliant controller. Now, I do need to point out, you don't need to get this controller if you've got a third-party controller. The only thing is, some third-party controllers require firmware updates, some just don't work at all, and all of them will not wake up your Switch from sleep. And what I mean by that is this. So whilst it's off or docked and off, I can press home on the Switch 2 Pro controller, boom, and there we go, right? And then I can sign in this way. If you're using a third-party controller, you're gonna have to turn it on first, then link the controller or turn it on, you know, go through your account thing with A on the Joy-Cons first, and then you can use it, yeah? So this is one of the main things. You must use a Switch 2 Pro controller, Joy-Cons, or the GameCube controller for it to actually wake from sleep. So what do I love about this? I love everything about it. Honestly, there's not one thing that I dislike. I know a lot of people dislike the fact there's no analog triggers, but this was a Nintendo move. They wanted digital triggers, and I'm all for it. I'm fine with that. This controller is so much better than anything else they have made yet. The best feeling Pro controller yet. I love the fact this is a one-piece design. We've got 3.5mm audio jack there, which can let you play games sounds through your headphones even whilst docked. And you can use the chat facility with the chat button, which is really, really good. I love that. Obviously, everything's remappable in the software as well, in the system software, and everything just feels amazingly tight. It feels pro. It's worthy of the name Pro controller. They finally fixed the D-pad compared to the Switch 1 Pro controller. I just love this thing. Like, everything is so nice, and the joysticks especially are fantastic. There's not been a single game I've been playing with this controller that's made me stop and go, hang on, this doesn't feel right. Like, everything is amazing. The ergonomics are amazing. All the features and buttons. My favorite bits by far are the back paddles and the joysticks. But yeah, I absolutely recommend this controller. Yes, it's expensive. If you can't afford it, then just hold out or maybe get a third party. But I do recommend the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. So there we have it. Let me know your thoughts on the Switch 2 Pro controller. Did you buy one yet? Do you dislike it? Like, I want to know your thoughts. Let me know down in the comments. And whilst you're down there, like this video, subscribe, check out the sponsor section down in the description as well, and become a member, and you can talk to me, Andy, and AJ over on our Discord. I'm forgetting words here. You've made it to the end. Thank you. Bye.